Hi there everyone, welcome to another Palace Daily. I want to start off this video just by saying thank you for all of those who watched and tuned in to the live stream I did a few days ago. It was called a World Cup warm-up. I'm trying to find a good name for it, but it was basically just a football chat session. We had about an hour and a half I was live streaming and just had loads of questions coming in. Really enjoyed it, just answering all you guys' questions. And I've always said from the start of this channel that I'm really into just the comment section of the videos, communicating with you guys, the fans, and going back and forth and answering questions and getting everyone's opinions, because that's what I want to base the channel on, is having loads of opinions all, together in the comment section and going through loads of ideas and points, not just about Palace but about football in general. And that live stream kind of epitomised what the channel's about, so I really enjoyed doing that. Thank you to all those who tuned in. If you haven't tuned in, it's obviously still on the channel, so you can watch the whole thing and skip to certain parts that you're interested in, etc, etc. Some really good questions and answers were raised in that live stream. But today's Palace Daily, I kind of had a couple of points to raise. First of all, off the back of the live stream, I wanted to bring up Palace for next season. Now, I'm going to be doing a video after the World Cup on my prediction for next season in terms of the table and how I think teams will finish from 1st to 20th. Obviously, there'll probably be loads of channels doing that sort of stuff, but I'll be doing mine after the World Cup. But even so, I just wanted to touch on that point now in terms of where I think Palace will be next season. I said in the live stream, I can't remember who asked me the question originally, but it came up a couple of times where I think Palace will finish. And I believe that a good season for us next season would be a top 10 finish. And I'm saying around 10th to 8th. 10th to 8th, that sort of region, maybe up to 7th. 10th to 7th. I think if we can finish there next season, that's a really good season for us and it's a good step forward. And then, potentially look forward to Europe the season after, or trying to break into that Europa League spot, because the Europa League spots are kind of up for grabs, especially that last spot. I don't think it's a sealed position by any means, and I don't buy into the hype that quite a few Palace fans have got on social media of our 6-game unbeaten run at the end of last season. Hodgson staying, it looks like Zaha's going to stay. There's a lot of hype about Palace potentially getting Europe next season the way we're playing, and don't get me wrong, the way we're playing definitely like a top 10 team, but I don't think we're ready for that step into Europe yet. I think we need a couple more signings, another season. We just definitely 100% just need to have next season a season where we're not in a relegation battle. We don't have to look over our shoulders or have a poor start to season and find ourselves catching up. And we just need a boring mid-table season, in my opinion. I'd take a boring mid-table season and hopefully a cup run to, I don't know, a quarter-final or better in one of the cups. I'd absolutely love that. Another Palace cup run, because we are the best fans in the league when it comes to cup runs. I think you just have to look at the FA Cup final against United a few years ago to see how good our fans were and how much we all get up for it. Kind of how Liverpool get up for Champions League nights. It's kind of our equivalent, like the FA Cup and the League Cup, especially in the latter rounds. We get up for it. So that's my opinion on our season next year. What would be a good season for Palace? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you agree, if you don't agree, what do you think we should be aiming for? Do you think the players we have right now are good enough for top 10? If not, who needs to come in, etc, etc. Let me know. And then just to wrap up as well, news came out today that from the start, I believe, of the 2019 season, Amazon Prime will be broadcasting 20 Premier League games of that season, and I think they've got a contract till the 2022 season as well. So 20 games a season they're allowed to broadcast to people obviously who have an Amazon Prime membership. And I think this was coming. How big Amazon Prime and Netflix, of course, is. Something like this was coming for a streaming, a streaming company, and it just goes to show like the power that the media has nowadays. So you've got basically BT, Sky, and now Amazon Prime as of 2019 that will be broadcasting these Premier League games. So let me know your thoughts on that. Do you think it's a good thing for football, or do you think it's just another money-making deal that is going to cost the fans? Because I hear that you're going to probably need a subscription to all three, depending on what game you want to see in the future when all three start broadcasting. So, for me, it's quite good because I've got an Amazon Prime account, but it's like, I think that there's pros and cons, obviously, to the whole argument. So get commenting on that. Let me know thoughts on the introduction of football to Amazon Prime as of a few seasons time, and of course, where do you guys, both Palace fans and obviously it doesn't have to be Palace fans, any fans of football, just want to know your thoughts on how you think Palace will finish next season. Where can we finish, and who can we bring in to get that position that you think we should finish in? So all your thoughts, I'd love to hear them. As always, comment below. Love hearing your thoughts in the comments. Share the video as well. Get it out there to as many footy fans as you can. Love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.